Emotional restraint has decided the outcome of more conflicts than brute force ever has. History favors those who could hold their composure while others lost control. Wars are not only fought on battlefields, they are fought in negotiations, in moments of pressure, in decisions made when emotions run high. Those who react emotionally reveal their position, their fear, their desperation. Those who remain restrained keep their advantage hidden. Emotion clouds judgment. When anger takes over, vision narrows. Options disappear. Strategy collapses into impulse. Impulse feels powerful in the moment but weakens long-term position. Emotional restraint allows observation. Observation creates understanding. Understanding creates leverage. Power does not announce itself loudly. It waits. Emotional restraint is patience with intent. It is the ability to absorb pressure without leaking information. When you remain calm while others escalate, they expose themselves. Their words reveal priorities. Their reactions reveal weaknesses. Your silence gathers intelligence. Most conflicts are lost before they begin because of emotional leakage. A raised voice, a defensive response, an impulsive move. Each one gives the other side insight into your state of mind. Emotional restraint keeps your internal state concealed. What cannot be read cannot be exploited. Restraint is often mistaken for passivity. It is not inaction. It is controlled action. It is choosing timing rather than surrendering to urgency. Urgency benefits the opponent. Time benefits the strategist. In negotiations, emotional restraint shifts power silently. When one side becomes emotionally invested, they begin conceding unconsciously. They justify, they rush, they over-explain. The restrained side listens. Listening collects leverage. Emotional restraint also preserves clarity under chaos. Chaos is designed to provoke reaction. Noise, pressure, and threat aim to disrupt thinking. The restrained mind remains operational. While others scramble, it evaluates. Many defeats happen because emotion demands immediate relief. Anger wants release. Fear wants safety. Ego wants validation. None of these prioritize victory. Emotional restraint delays relief in favor of outcome. In leadership, emotional restraint stabilizes environments. Teams reflect emotional tone. A reactive leader multiplies instability. A restrained leader absorbs volatility. That absorption prevents panic from spreading. Calm leadership maintains cohesion. Emotional restraint is also psychological defense. Provocation is a weapon. It attempts to pull you into emotional territory where mistakes are easier to induce. When provocation fails, the weapon loses effectiveness. Those who master emotional restraint control pace. Pace determines advantage. Fast reactions favor impulsive mistakes. Controlled pacing forces the opponent to overextend or reveal intent. Restraint also builds unpredictability. Emotional people are predictable. Push the same button, get the same reaction. Restrained individuals break patterns. Broken patterns create uncertainty. Uncertainty weakens opposition. In conflict, restraint preserves energy. Emotional outbursts drain resources. Energy spent reacting is energy not spent advancing position. Restraint conserves strength for decisive moments. Emotional restraint also sharpens timing. Acting too early exposes strategy. Acting too late forfeits opportunity. Restraint allows waiting for optimal conditions. In personal battles, emotional restraint prevents escalation. Most conflicts grow because reactions compound. One emotional response invites another. Restraint interrupts this cycle. Emotional restraint does not suppress emotion. Suppression creates internal pressure. Restraint acknowledges emotion without obeying it. That distinction preserves mental health while maintaining control. In warfare of any kind, morale matters. Emotional restraint projects confidence. Confidence influences perception. Perception shapes behavior. An opponent who perceives control questions their own position. Restraint also protects reputation. How you behave under pressure becomes your legacy. Those remembered as strategists are those who remained composed when stakes were highest. Emotional restraint improves adaptability. When emotion dominates, rigidity increases. Adaptability requires flexibility. Flexibility requires calm. Restraint strengthens discipline. Discipline holds structure when emotion pushes toward chaos. Structure maintains effectiveness. Emotional restraint also sharpens ethical clarity. Emotional reactions often justify actions later regretted. Restraint aligns behavior with values rather than impulse. In competitive environments, restraint reduces error rates. Mistakes increase under emotional stress. Calm decision-making minimizes costly errors. Emotional restraint is also a form of deterrence. When others cannot provoke reaction, they hesitate. Hesitation slows aggression. Restraint shifts power internally. Instead of external circumstances controlling behavior, internal standards govern action. This internal control is difficult to challenge. Emotional restraint increases tolerance for pressure. Pressure tests endurance. Those who cannot endure pressure reveal weakness. Those who can remain composed increase credibility. Restraint also improves strategic deception. Emotional neutrality conceals intent. When intent is unclear, opponents miscalculate. In long-term conflicts, endurance matters more than intensity. Emotional restraint sustains endurance. Emotional volatility burns out. Restraint also enhances learning during conflict. Emotional reaction focuses on winning arguments. Restraint focuses on extracting lessons. Emotional restraint protects focus. Focus directs resources efficiently. Efficient resource use determines outcomes. Restraint improves self-command. Self-command precedes command over others. In internal conflicts, emotional restraint prevents self-sabotage. Emotional decisions often undermine long-term goals. Restraint builds trust among allies. Predictable emotional behavior creates safety. Safety improves coordination. Emotional restraint also increases authority without force. Authority felt rather than declared carries weight. Restraint allows strategic silence. Silence creates discomfort in emotional opponents. That discomfort leads to mistakes. Emotional restraint also refines perception. Calm observation detects shifts early. Restraint prevents overreaction to minor threats. Overreaction exposes vulnerability. Measured response maintains balance. In decisive moments, restraint enables precision. Precision outperforms intensity. Emotional restraint transforms pressure into advantage. Pressure reveals who controls themselves. Those who cannot control emotion cannot control outcome. Those who master restraint decide when and how conflict resolves. Emotional restraint wins wars because it keeps power intact while others give theirs away.